Well, hello, folks. Hello, my pretties. Wait, wrong character. Curzar, not witch. I'll get it figured out one of these days. Well, good morning and welcome to our early bird crew. We have some new faces in the early bird crew. We've got Fenrir the Unchained. We got Cerberus 20. We have a few familiar faces. We've got Nimue Delac here. And Smiley Builds, or Smiley Riley. We got Phil Boswell, Underpaid Bot, Wade Parker, Genesis, Last Dutch Hero, Inga Raymond, and Mindy. Welcome, all of you. How's everybody doing? It is an extremely cold Sunday here. I came down and, despite the new improvements we've made to the room, my my den / office / gaming room was like 7 degrees below the target temperature because it's like 0 Fahrenheit outside. We don't see that often here, but this year has been extra cold, just constantly. So I hope you all are staying nice and warm too. Fenrir the Unchained asks, hey Curzar, last time I mentioned my medieval village build. I recently joined the Discord. Is it acceptable to post images of it in there and ask for feedback? Yeah, sure. There's a screenshots channel. It does have slow mode on, so if you're doing multiple images, put them on one post. That way you don't get stopped by the slow mode gods. Hey there, Santa Mosca. Welcome. Let's see, we have... So Service is off to get some snacks. And then we brought pastries and baguettes. And we're talking about 1.22. Yeah, I'm excited. So, spoiler, I have been working on a 1.22 preview that I think is going to be somewhere between a quick, here's all the cool stuff, and a little bit of a deeper dive. I wrote sort of 2 scripts. One was like way too many pages. It was like 6 pages long. And I realized maybe I don't need to go into all the nitty-gritty details in the first description of everything. So I chopped it down. So I'm hoping that what I have to put out there is like a decent medium dive. You know, you can do it with a snorkel, not full on scuba gear. Smiley says Riley's the name, Smiley is the game. Indeed. And Phil Boswell, are you cheating on us? Are you playing Lord of the Rings Online while we're trying to game and play Vintage Story here? Tut. You changed your name to Smiley Builds because it's the kind of what you do on there? Yeah, fair enough. And Genesis is pretty good drinking tea while chilling on your bed. Well, good deal. That sounds very comfy. I was tempted to chill in my bed until about 2 minutes before the stream started, but then I was like, yeah, I gotta get breakfast and I'll clear out the cobwebs in my head. I picked the wrong tea to drink this morning. I picked a very astringent one, so I'm kind of like trying to get my tongue and throat back in gear. It's like, ugh. Luthien Nightwolf, welcome. Good to see you. Phil Boswell can do Lord of the Rings Online with one hand while watching. Oh, so you would play Vintage Story, but it requires both hands and concentration. Fair enough. And Nimue plays Animal Crossing while I stream. Before we get started, I have a small favor to ask all of you. I've got 22 of you guys online. If you would take a moment to just hit that like button, that will help get the stream out into the wide and deep waters of the YouTubes. And that'll help get this place populated and happening. So thank you in advance for doing that if you get a chance to. And welcome to Joshua Saruda. Good to have you back. And Oak Tree made it. Hey. What tea flavor? I had some Earl Grey. Some Earl Grey Supreme. It's like a Harney and Sons thing. Already did. Thank you, Smiley. Alright, well. I am spying 10 of the clock on my screen. And my hands are full. I can't wave. Oh, no. Hello, everyone. My name is Kurazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, where my name is White. Why is it White? I lost my gold title. Oh, well. Hello, folks. We are back from Wednesday's big quarrying spree, where we had sort of just made it back after getting a bunch of slabs full of what is this? Bauxite. I'm like paradowite. Nope, it's the bauxite I wanted. But yeah, so let's get over to the temple, where we're going to put all of this into use today, because I have just one thing. Okay, two things on the list here. Three things. Temple interior conversion. Not sure what conversion is. More like temple interior building. Temple kitchenette, and move the rest of our food. So, in addition to building all the cool stuff in the temple, I do want to build a little kitchenette over there and just get like a place where we can do some cooking, so that we can move all of our food over. Maybe I could do some of that now. Yeah, we can move some food over now. And just chuck this in the basement over there, or the cellar. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Get the hammer out of here and the plugs. So we can carry 2 at a time, I believe. I'm just going to put this on my... I can't. I have a thing on my back. Let's do that. So we're going to do that. We're going to put that on our back. I'm going to go and open all the gates between here and there. The gate. Let's see. I'm able to carry this. Can I climb with this? Oh, my elk is warning me I shouldn't do this. It's dangerous, Kurzar. Well, good morning to Ryuga as well. Hello, hello. Marble countertop for the kitchen. You know what? Oh, I can't open doors. You know what? We did find, as someone reminded me, we did find some pink marble. So maybe we could go and do one quarrying trip for that. Just get a few pieces and prettify our kitchen with that. That could be fun. We need a 3-point hold when climbing. Yeah. Well, I'm holding the vessel in my teeth. That's how I do this. But you can jump, I forgot. I don't know how you jump with this. Like, this would be so difficult to move. Like, imagine how much this weighs. This has got, like, what? 40 pounds of rot and a couple, like, watermelons in it? Breadfruit? No, not the gold title. Yeah, it's gone. That's probably because I was, like I said, tinkering around with 1.22. And I do have... So the video is done filming. I am so rusty, guys. Like, you would not believe how rusty I am with doing recorded videos. I was talking way too fast, and Kurizet was behind me laughing and telling me to slow down the entire time. So there's that. And I actually got to the point where I had to, like, record what I was saying and then go and, like, record me doing actions and opening and closing and installing cupboard doors and things. Just because, like, I couldn't do it all at once. Which is weird because, like, I do it all the time here where I can talk about what I'm thinking about. But I think the difference is that I don't plan as much what I'm going to say in Desert Life. Like, I'm not planning on, oh, well, here's the the three things that I really want to get across to you guys. It's more just, look at this thing, here are my thoughts. You know, it's very much stream of consciousness. That's cool looking. Love the shadows. The song reminds me of Castlevania music. I actually don't... I never played Castlevania. It was never my style of game, so I never got into it. I have heard some of the music, though. Seraphs of Jack from carrying stacks of stone in their pockets all the time. Yeah, like us. I'm carrying like 89 tons of bauxite around. I guess I could, like, deliver that onto my chests. What's going to be unfortunate is when, like, I'm halfway across and a shiver strikes. So all of you guys, have you guys checked out the 1.22 news yet? Is there anything you are particularly excited about or concerned about? I have gotten actually quite a bit of experience with the new stuff now, and there are definitely things that I really like, and there are definitely things that I don't want to say that I don't like, but I'll say that I'm apprehensive about. But I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are first, if you've checked out any of that. You're hyped for the watermills, Last Dutch Hero? Yeah, those are really cool. Well, they will be cool. Right now, they just crash. Although I think Tyrone just put out this morning 1.22.0 Preview 2, which fixes a whole host of bugs, including several that I experienced. Like, if you're holding... oops, I want to leave that open. If you're holding one piece of coal and you go to put it in the forge, it's actually trying to consume 2 coal per action, and so it crashes because it tries to go below 0. As a Dutchman, having windmills and watermills is a must. Fenrir hasn't checked it out yet. Ingraven has seen some videos, just concerned he might have to start a new world. Yep, I would probably recommend starting a new world, even if just for all the really cool, what are they called? The traders. No more random cart looking things. It's whoops, no, get back in there. Like they have full on houses now, and they're kind of bunker style, which I love. Like they look like they're ready for a temporal storm. Crap, you two. I'll see you in there, and then we're going to pick you up. Okay. The cabinets sound cool. Smithing sounds like a learning curve. Yeah, the smithing is one of the things that I am apprehensive about, because smithing is already it's fun, but it is a chore. It is definitely a chore, and they made changes to it that make things take longer. So the long and short of it is that your forge now has an idle temperature, and it has a bellows temperature, like a maximum temperature. If you don't have a bellows, or you have one but don't pump it, you get the idle temperature. And the base temperature for all coal is 700 degrees Celsius, which is fine if you're doing copper or most bronze, but you won't be able to forge iron and steel at that temperature. Each coal type now has a modifier to both the temperature and the burn time. Some of them go lower, like brown coal is a 600 degree idle temperature, which is very painful. And then there's, let's see, the highest is coke at 800 idle temperature. I'm going to close this while we go around in here. And then they also have, like I said, changes to their burn time. So anthracite is now actually useful in your forge. So, because it'll burn for, like, I think a full forge for anthracite burns 20 hours. Until you start pumping the bellows. Pumping the bellows uses a lot more coal, because it burns hotter, it burns faster. So there's trade-offs. And for some things, like if you're using anything except for cokes which of course are a pain to make, you can't forge steel at all. Unless you have bellows and pump it. Let's see, who's here? Let's see, Service is back. Welcome back, Service, from your snack run. Hey, Starcat, welcome. Welcome, welcome. And we have Hazard151. All of you are looking forward to the foraging and the fishing and the cabinets. Can I start a new world in 1.22 with the same season 1.19 world? You can certainly do that. I don't know that it will necessarily be the same looking world. So we got that stuff moved over. I'm going to eat this real quick. Munch, munch. Ooh, 9 hours. I'm going to plop this here. 1.3 days. Good enough. And I'm going to go drop off the big slabs of rock. I think I am going to sleep first just because I don't feel like dealing with creepy crawlies at night. Oop. You can't mass produce iron blooms now. You can still mass produce stuff. It's just going to take a little more time and or involvement. For the most part, once you're, at least in my experimentation, I found that once I got the material in the forge up to the forge's idle temperature, so 700-ish or so, usually just like 1 or 2 pumps of the bellows often got it over the hump of being workable. And iron blooms go pretty quick on a hellhammer, so that shouldn't be a real issue. Close that. Do I have a dirt box? Sort of. Sort of is the name of the game. Okay. Well, let's just put some of these in here, I guess. Packed dirt. 2 packed dirt. You know what? Just fill those in like that. Bye. Okay, and then we have a little bit of bauxite stones. Here we go. We have a little bit of these baked beans. Unbaked beans. They're not baked yet. We're going to chuck you in here. It's getting fairly messy. Oh boy. How long does a pump of the bellows last? So a pump of the bellows will, like, it sort of just pushes the temperature higher. Typically, well, actually, I can't say typically. It depends on the difference between the current temperature and the max temperature. So, like, at 700 degrees, a single pump of the bellows will get you like 25 degrees Celsius over the course of 5 seconds or so. But once you get up toward like 900 or 1,000, a pump of the bellows might get you only 3 to 5 degrees. I'm going to put these guys here just because I don't want to have to walk all the way to the end to get sandstone, our most used rock in this build here. Okay. Let's grab us a bowl of food. Some breakfast. When I'm making iron ingots on 7 or 8 forges, yeah, that you're probably gonna max out at like 3 or 4 forges, which given the changes in how mechanical pieces work, that might actually work out in the end, because having really souped up power cranes can cause fires. You just might burn your place down. Let's go ahead and we're gonna knock this out here. And I'm also going to remember that I have this up here. Boop. Oh, no, not that. Rest of food. Okay. So, a kitchenette. Yeah, let's go and grab some of that pink marble. I don't know that the steel splitters will be very useful. I mean, we can get like a little slab of that here and there, I guess. Be fine. Yeah, let's go get some pink marble, and maybe we'll even find some other uses for it in this build. You guys for your super fast grinder. So just so you know, the fires start when you speed them up 3 times. So once is safe, twice is safe, although I don't know how you'd ever get anything out of a hell hammer, even at 2 speed ups. Usually the hammer sort of gets juggled by the toggle. And then 3 overdrives will burn your stuff. They are introducing reinforced, or maybe even like lubricated axles and things that will not suffer that, but they'll be expensive, or at least more expensive than not. But one of the big things as well is that you won't be able to have your windmills in close proximity anymore. So like those windmills, these wouldn't work at all. So before 1.22, we got to move this stuff over to over to the temple, where they'll have a lot more room to breathe. Talking about tongs too. Yeah, we'll have some nice new tongs. Can you attach your bellows to power source? No, but I do want that to be the thing. Like there should be a toggle that you can attach the bellows to automate that as well. The only problem is that you, so when you, like I said, use the bellows with the forge, it burns through your fuel a lot faster. About twice as fast, maybe even more, the longer you, like, if you continuously pump it. So you'd want it to be like 1 pump every like couple seconds. You wouldn't want it to be like a constant shoom shoom shoom, because that would just waste your fuel and it wouldn't heat your workpiece up a whole lot faster. Where was that, by the way? Did we miss it? Pink marble. We're about to overshoot it. I thought it was actually across that way, but I guess I was wrong. I was wrong once. Windmills will still work, you just get a penalty. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, having those 4 windmills in proximity, it just wouldn't be worth it. You might as well just take them down and have 1. Or 2 and just make them on a longer axle. Alright, where... Did we have a little thing around here? I thought I had like a hole in the ground, and it was like up against this, wasn't it? I could have sworn we dug a hole around here already. What's this? Bismuth ore. So we've been here somewhere. I would kind of rather find our original way down, but that's not conducive. Oh, here it is. It's probably over here. Nope, it's not. But I wonder. Is there gold in yon hills? Oh, there's brown coal here, though. Got that one already. Do this, that, save. I'm going to delete these guys, too. These are from our previous... Oops. Adventure getting brown coal a couple weeks ago. Delete that, too. It's pretty much gone. You'll rally the silver. Alright. Oh. There's our way down. Ugh. Harsh. Don't want to go down that way. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think I might just dig down after all. Let's do it. Use our ladders. Which there'll be changes to the rope ladders, too. Like, if you put them every other one, you won't be able to get them to connect anymore, which is annoying, but okay. It makes sense, but... Does everything have to be that realistic, Tyrone? He's a tyrant. A Tyrone tyrant. There might be a goat down here. Poor guy. is the heat decay rate after pumping the bellows as fast as it is now or slower? So there's still some heat, like temperature hang time. It does go down. The unfortunate thing is, like, even if you pump it to, max temperature, if you stop pumping it, it will eventually go back down to the idle temperature. And it doesn't take that long, really. Come on, get down there. Ugh, gross. Gross. You hate to see it. Ah! Don't feel like it today, guys. Sorry. Sorry, pals. Oh, that's creepy. I hate that. Oh, drifters. I'd say never change, but you know what? Please do change. Yeah, the oil lamps are pretty cool too, and we'll have new options for fueling them. There's now olive oil, which you can get from, obviously, olives. And at least for now, the conversion rate of olives to oil lamps is very generous. 16 olives will get you 10 oil lamps worth. Here we go. Literally right here. Okay. I feel like we've already been here. Like, did we mine something in here? I think we might have. Oh, this might have been the bismuth. Yeah, we've been here before. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to block off some of this. Use that block. Okay, blocked that. Guess I'll just light this up. And what's down here? More light, okay. I'm gonna hydrate real quick, and then we'll get to work here. Okay. So, it's gonna be interesting. I guess I sort of start, like, digging around here to sort of expose some of this and see kind of where we can insert our plugs here. Oh. This might be like a single block thick, which would be not great, but I'll take it. You know, if it's a single block thick, we'll get like 1 or 2 of the large slabs, but I don't think I'm going to go ham on this. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, look at that. Exactly 7. I will, I guess, do this. Maybe. Oh, there's more back here to worry about. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to plug this too. Boop, goodbye. Yeah, let's dig this out a little bit here. Okay. So we can do something like... I'm hearing drifters hitting the ground and grunting. We can do this, and we can put our plugs in like here. Let's get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lovely. Okay. We're gonna hope that there's no caves right above our heads here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 7. Okay. We're going up here. Imagine if the oil lamps burn off oil. I was actually concerned about that. Yeah, I was looking at that. It doesn't seem like they do, and I sure hope they don't. That would be annoying. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we will get a little bit of oh. Don't need that. I do not need that in my life. No thanks. We'll do it this way. So we got some spooky music, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But hammer these in. I like how it does cycle through the pink admin hammer sometimes on the tooltip. Or on the block interaction help. They made fat decay. Oh, I missed that part. I did not notice that. So you have to render the fat. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's annoying. So many new little things to keep track of. It's one of those things where, like, as a veteran player, it makes me cranky. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. How many are we getting that? 77 slate and 52 marble. We could certainly do at least one more in that direction. Oh. And there's titanium ore. We were looking for this, weren't we, at some point? Or no, we need chromite. We need chromite, don't we? Okay. Noted. Okay, well, let's go ahead and we're going to have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across there. I guess we'll start with... I'm going to start with, like, this block here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3... I guess I have to relieve you as well. I hear groans. And we'll want to go and recover our stability here in a minute, too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then, well, I guess with ladders. So 1, 2 over so far. Ooh. 3. Ugh. Okay. This might be annoying to do. 4. Ah, no. Okay, you know what? Let's go recover our stability. We are going to have to get a little rough with the drifters in there. Let's get stable first. Maybe we'll get some more food, actually. We can't even stay here. Okay. Yeah, let's go get some more food. And we'll prepare to throw hands with these drifters. If I can run in the right direction, it would be very helpful. I don't have to use all 7. Oh, I know that. I want to get as big a slab as possible and just be done with it. It is not very stable around here, is it? Not worth the T3. Yeah, I usually don't find that bothering with the Tier 3 refractory bricks is usually worth it. Tier 2 is fine. T3 is like, if you happen to get some ilmenite, and you happen to need more bricks, then, like, you might as well. But other than that, it's like, it's not really a priority. When's the update coming? I don't know. I imagine I'll be getting that question a lot. The reality is I am, one, not a developer of Vintage Story, and two, they aren't even done. Like, this is a preview of what's coming. If you read the blog post, they still have features to add. So it could be 2 months, it could be 6 months. It could be 5 years. I doubt 5 years, but, you know. Tier 3 is good if you're doing, like, industrial levels of steel. Okay, fair enough. So you guys, use guys. Decent, good, decent. I might actually feed these guys while we're here. Or at least maybe on the way back. No, hello. Honk, honk, honk. Oh, it's raining. It's official stream. And I want to feed them just because we are looking to harvest them probably this Wednesday or so. But yeah, as far as the when's it going to be here question goes, it's I work in real life in software development, and customers ask that all the time, and it's like, well, it'll be done when it's done. And customers hate that response. They really do. But that's the reality. It's like, you know, sure, we could push this out to you right now, and it would, you know, be a turd. Or you can wait patiently and let us fix all the bugs in it and deploy it when we're happy with it to make sure that you're happy with it. And sometimes they go, oh, that's fine, go for it. Other times they go, you know what, just do it, send it to production right now. And we're like, you don't want to do that, but okay. Oh, I need to get some grain for the pigs. I do think it's probably time to move our translocator in here. Where is the grain? It's in here. Here we go. We'll just take like 2 stacks of you. More than enough. I don't want the sows to reproduce again. So I'm not going to feed them, and I don't think this should be enough to actually do that, because they'll all keep eating. They'll all probably have like 5 or 7 servings, and they'll be nice and plump. People always hate waiting for some reason. Yeah, I can't figure that out. Boom. We're only at some 2,000 ingots of steel. Haven't been keeping up properly. Hazard, what do you guys do with all that steel? Alright, Piggly Wigglies, it's time. Well, it's not that time, it's time for food. Which is different from the, you know, other time. The sadder time. The bad day for pigs time. I don't really need to walk on this, because there aren't any babies nearby. But I guess it's a good practice. Speaking of pigs, oh my goodness. So they're adding... Oh, these pigs... Whoop. These pigs are getting an overhaul. They're becoming, like, bushier, like bigger and grayer and bushier. And then they're adding in, like, a sort of red and white striped Red River pigs. Or Red River boar. And then they're also adding in, like, warthogs, which is really cool. But the gray ones also have a huge variant. And they are taller than the player is. Okay, I mean, they are absolutely massive, right? And while they do give you a lot more meat and fat, and they also provide large hides rather than medium, they have 45 hit points. So they're about as strong as some of the like black bears, which I'm pretty sure also have 45 hit points or thereabout. But yeah, they're pretty scary, not gonna lie. I'm gonna bring along some more dirt before we actually head out here. There we go. Perfect. You know what? Let's bring the armor too. I'm a little rusty at combat. I might just face tank everything. Like I usually do. Sure, I could, like, duck and weave and dodge around with my bow. Or I could just smack them in the face. Do the pigs get less hairy as you domesticate them? I don't know that. I also don't know if you can domesticate the giant ones. Or if you have a chance of having your boar grow into that size. I really don't know. I've only had a few hours to tinker with it, and a lot of that time was spent on the foraging stuff. You have a neighbor who raises pigs in Raymond, and some of them get to be 700 plus pounders. Wow. That's a lot of beef, or pork. Oh, something else to be aware of, and maybe this is already in the game, and I just didn't know it. They will happily eat your crops. I was trying to record last night, and I'm placing the board down. I realized I was missing a pen, so I just threw them on the ground. And they immediately walked over and ate a bunch of the crops that I was trying to show off. Like in the middle of recording, I'm like, well, I guess those are my crops. Goodbye. So beware, yeah. Make sure your crops are fenced in, and not just for rabbits anymore. It is for everything. Oh, that's where our original one was. Whatever. We have 2 ways down now. Ooh, my armor is in tatters. Or thereabout. Brrr. Oh good, it's foggy. I love fog in the caves. Who doesn't love foggy caves, huh? Oh, is that it? Well, shoot. I could deal with that. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, I can play ball. White or plain armor? Oh yeah, this is plain armor. And it is in need of repair. Which we can do when we get back to the Oasis. Get a massive stream stutter? Maybe. I didn't notice on my end. Temperate biome for both. You mean the crops? So licorice and fennel are both cold hardy. They'll only handle up to about 35 degrees Celsius, so definitely not tropical. I do hope that they add some tropical plants to make, as equivalents, because that would be annoying if they didn't. Like, oh, well, you're in the south now. Of course, the worm grunting, which really. The worm grunting, which is, it's okay. I'm going to say I don't like the worm grunting, mostly because it's extremely loud, and it takes a while. Like, I grunted in 4 blocks of dirt. Now, once you start grunting, it takes a couple seconds for a worm to pop out, but you get, like, 1 worm, and it does produce more worms, or at least a block has more chances of worms, if you are in a wetter biome. So if you're in like a tropical jungle or whatever, then yeah, you're likely to get more worms. I just had like common rainfall, or maybe it was uncommon rainfall, and low fertility dirt. Worm grunting, it's where you take a stick. It's like you know the sticks in music class when you were a kid. It was like a ribbed stick. And you would like rub a different stick up and down it. It makes like a brr, brr, brr sound. That's what a worm grunting stick is. There's a lot more in here. But I don't think we need more than this, if I'm being honest. I will grab this stuff, though. But I will also relieve one of them. Because why not? Why not, right, guys? Gotta relieve one. It's such a relief. Got him in one. They came here expecting vintage story, and they left with nothing but dad jokes. This is the saddest titanium deposit one ever did see. Oh, wait, maybe it's going... Maybe it's expanding this way, I don't know. We'll see. Nope. Yep, that, I believe, is it. That is the 110 titanium total. Wow, or ilmenite at least. Oh, I didn't get any food. But yes, I did. It's right here. Okay. So we have, let's see, 54, 107, 161, 162 pink marble. For my purposes, it's probably enough. Because I don't know. It is nicely textured, and I have been lamenting the lack of texture in some places. What's marble drop? Marble. They're just little marble pieces. Alright, so tell you what. We're going to do one more. We're going to get one going in this direction. We'll start from here. Alright, shovel. It's getting creepy. That's okay. So, start from here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll head up on a ladder right up here. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This will also get us our extra slate if we ever needed any. Not a bad thing to have. I heard that. It would be marvelous. Okay, let's get these hammered in. Why do I get to think there's a O-torn out there waiting for me? Uh-oh, Dad joked. What kind of magic do cows believe in? Moodoo! Uh-oh. Calzamar with the 6-7. Alright. Okay, I think we're going to be about good here. I'm going to grab some of these torches. If we ever need more, which I don't think we'll need more. Famous last words, I know. But if we do, at least we know where it is. And I'll definitely won't forget. Right, guys? I wouldn't forget. No, not me. You just taught me an easier way to core lots of stone. Oh, with the dirt thing. That's actually, I learned that from you guys in chat. Oop, here we go. Alright, let's pick up these guys. I'm going to cover this, but then also build a little tower. Boop. Okay, that was a pretty good dad joke. I'll give Nightbot this one. If if two vegans are having an argument, is it still considered a beef? That's actually pretty good. I like that. They just say, I have a tofu with you. And you couldn't say, I want to pick a bone, right? Ooh, more limestone. Can't mark it. Not limestone. Lead, not limestone. There we go. Lead. Mind if I do? Oh, speaking of lead, so 1.22 will probably drop at least somewhat before we're done with this world. And there's been a change, a pretty massive change to lanterns. So the new small lanterns, by and large, will be taking the place of the current lanterns. And the current lanterns, their material requirements for the metal involved is going to double, which is a problem because we're already kind of running short on lead to make a little bit of chalcos. So we're going to want to, like, at some point before 1.22 drops, we're going to want to go around and just find and mine up even more lead than we have. Isn't marble quite rare? It is pretty rare, yep. But yeah, so we're going to need to make sure we do that before we update this world to 122. All right, so I did want to fix up my armor here a little bit. Shouldn't take much. We're just 2. Oh, more than 2. No, sure, why not? Perfect. Let's do 2 for you as well. Oh, wrong side. And may as well just do you while we're here. There. Perfect. Okay, so let's go and I'm going to leave the ilmenite here. Do you belong in here? No idea. You would go in the pulverizer. I'll just leave it here for now. You stay. Anything else want to stay over here? Maybe that limestone could stay. You can pick up rope ladders? Yes, you can. Control Shirt M and re-enable the marker mod. It is enabled, I just haven't... there was an update a while back. Oh, right, I have steel armor, too. I forgot about that. There was an update a while back. I just didn't redo my marker settings. Let's see. Site limestone. Here we go. Do I have slate somewhere? Slate. Here we go. Okay, that's everything. Let's roll. Sewing kits are better than linen for repairs. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, let's leave... Oh, goodness. Just boxes of stones. Oh, my goodness. Okay. You know, I'm starting to think I have a problem. I just have too much junk. Oh, my goodness. Everything's full of junk. What I really need is more chests. That'll solve my problems. That'll solve all my problems. Okay. We're just gonna put these... I don't know, in here? Oh, I should have left the ore back the other place. You can go in, reach that one? I can. You can go in here. Boop. There we go. I'm going to yoink that real quick. And 54 and 77, 85, 52. Let's do... We'll do this little guy. Put him somewhere. You think you have a problem? What was your first clue? You've known since season 1 with the massive storage rooms. You know, I don't know. I have seen some of your guys' storage rooms. I don't think I have a storage problem. There was someone on, I think it was the RF Fury server, I saw, who had like a storage room probably 5 or 6 times as large as the one in Lupine Ridge back in the day. And that was when they had like half as many different kinds of blocks. Like, there was so much less variety back then even. Okay. I need to find... Oh. I don't know where my chisel is, guys. Chisel. Did I huck it in the bin over here? Hey, I did. Look at that. I'm wicked smart. Maybe I could get the other ones too. Just, you know, a thought. Probably need these for our project today. Having chests in 20 areas doesn't help. Yeah, just don't say anything. It's fine. It's totally fine. Hammer. And, alright, I need to... We will cut... Right shift and right click. Ah, okay. So I want the pink marble. I assume the plus means that's what I'm going to be getting. Yes, okay. That should be 64. Oh, there's more behind me. Shoot. Okay. Whatever. You know what? Done. Alright, now we're pink marble on that one. There'll be 3 lanterns. There's sort of 2. There'll be these guys, which will be renamed large lanterns, and then the small ones. Now the small ones' light levels are the same as the unlined large ones. And the unlined large ones will now be as bright as they are currently, at 20 light. With a reflector in them, they'll become 22, so these will be 2 blocks larger radius, which puts them only 2 blocks of light shy of a fully lit chandelier. Which I kind of hope gets buffed, because chandeliers are, I mean, they're treasure, and they're really rare, and they require 8 candles. So I would like to see those get buffed a little bit. Alright, so kitchenette. I want to build some kind of little kitchenette thingy over here. And I think we're going to start by... we're going to say that, like, I'm just going to put, like, one here. Which means we will need some floor. I might also get rid of you off the bar, and I don't need you. Let's grab... Yep, some of you. Let's see, what... Ooh. I think I could go for... So this is fairly... It's fairly light color block, although if we polish it, it'll become a little darker. So we could polish it, which would be nice. We might also want to consider either like wood cabinetry, just to be fancy, or maybe some limestone. I think what we'll do is we'll see if I have any more like plain limestone over here. I do. Okay. And then I'm thinking that the pink would go well with, like, I want to say kapok. So let's go grab some of that. I think it's going to be over here. If I have any here. Hey there, Hein Grunewald. Welcome. Good to see you again. And Wobbly Boost. Glad to have you back. And Storm Thunders, hey. Virtual hoarding gathers no dust. And we gather all the dust. And we put it somewhere. Yeah, we have some of this too. Okay, cool. Let's just grab one of you. I will need a saw, which I believe is somewhere in here. I think it's on the roof, isn't it? What I should be doing is once we finish our food session on Wednesday, the next chore stream should be all about getting this staircase done, and maybe even like starting this arm of the temple, so that we can just sort of put away all the junk we have up here. Just sort of, you know, get some things in, get it done and gone. Maybe do something about this floor and the lack of water in most of these. There's no water in here. Finish decorating these gardens as well, maybe. I do love the trees there. It does break up the wall pretty well. I wanted the saw. Did I get the saw? Is the saw in here? Is the saw downstairs? There better be a saw around here. I made 2 of them. Ain't there. There it is. Found it. And I have a chisel and hammer, so we can go ahead and do some stuff with that. Okay, cool. So here's my thought. We're going to put some temporary flooring in here. This is just so we have a place to stand while we cook. There we go. All right. So I am thinking we're going to want to have, like, we'll have like a border with this stuff here. We'll pop this out by like half a block. Yeah. And so we're going to have like 4 units across here, which means let's try a couple things. We are going to do maybe like 2 of those, probably 4 of these, honestly, so we can experiment some more. We're going to hammer this down. Make bricks? No, okay. Just curious. I'll hold on to those. Okay, so here, let's try limestone and some of this. All right, so there's that color, and then there is that color. We got that. We got that. You know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna try some other colors. I wanna try some ebony, because there isn't a whole lot of contrast going on there. So I think the ebony might be nice. Although, again, I am leery about doing dark colors in here. Or saw outside. Oop. Oh, it is medium now. Let's sleep first. Debark instead of planks? Yeah, I'm thinking that might be a better way to go. I do want to try the darker color first and see what we all think. Why do bananas have to put on sunscreen before they go to the beach? Because they might peel. We got that one last time. Okay. Let's roll over to the outdoor bin with the bow, just in case. Uh-huh. Grab, I guess I don't have any already sawed down. It's okay. Could try pine, walnut, oak, or maple. If I try any of those, probably pine. Pine's got that sort of nice orange look. I was kind of trying to capture with the K-Pock. Alright, so let's do... Here, let's go ahead and we'll debark. So that requires, what, a hammer and an axe, I think? Hammer and... Where's the axe? Here you are. So let's grab this back up. That is better. But I feel like it's not dark enough. So I do think if we go the sort of lighter wood route, we'll definitely want to do pine. But let's try this one as well. Axe and hammer. You know, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Plus, we'll end up with less of this visible because this will be part of the block. And then we could actually use the K-Pock as like an accent color, make like little drawers and things. Yeah, I could do that. I don't like this too much. This is a little too light. Like there's not enough contrast between the marble and the limestone. Yeah, the ebony and the chert kind of go together because you got this sort of red, orange, yellow going on, so it sort of like leads into this whole sort of warm color motif. If you debark your log, I might start pining. All right, let's get this block back up. I'm going to do that. Where is my pickaxe? There you are. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna get 3 more of these. And new question, guys. How fancy should we get here? I'm asking, like, in terms of, should we actually make this out here a little bit and do a Solston style like oven, not with the glass and everything, because we wouldn't have, you know, glass ovens here, but like, you know, an old fashioned like clay oven on the inside. Of course, that would kind of preclude us using wood. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why, but so what do you guys think? I'll put a poll up here. Let's do a poll. Start a poll. Kitchenette ovens. No, just fire pits on counter. Stone-ish ovens. Start poll. And while you are thinking about that, your answer, I'm going to hydrate, and then we're going to go and collect your thoughts. Okay, I made it back, somehow. Alright, so if we do the ovens, by the way, I'm thinking we won't want to use the wood, of course. We have plenty of slate. I think slate would be a pretty good warm black color. Like it's kind of like this color right here, maybe a little bit less orange. So we could certainly do that. which, given the poll's current trajectory, I think slate is going to be the way to go here. All right, so did I bring any? I did bring some. Sweet. 0 effort. I love when no effort's required. I am going to grab. Let's see. I'm gonna grab my knife here. We're gonna grab some grass real quick, so we can plop our fire pits down. 1, 2. 3 and 4. Okay, so let's pick you back up. Sorry. It was a great idea. Just wasn't meant to be. So sad. Okay, so let's do... And actually, maybe we should do like 2 ovens here, but then have like a countertop on left and right. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's do it. So we're going to do 2 of these here. And then we'll do some slate there and there. And they'll pop out just a little bit. And that would mean, let's see, so what we'll do is here, we'll put some slate there so that when you see it from the inside, it doesn't look like it's wood. And then we'll also put there we go, put a little wood veneer on the outside. Although I don't recall, hang on a second. If I push this in, we keep that texture, okay. So a little veneer, just like that, and we have a little bit of hangover. That way it just sort of sticks out as far as the ovens do. So we can go ahead and we're going to push this in. Like so. And then we can get to work with this. Let's see, so are going to need, got 8, good. Golden there. So these are just going to get sort of shoved down a little bit. We'll turn these into fake burners. And then these ones are going to get the treatment. So that, I'm just going to shove this one down as well. Oh. Just to get out of our way, and we will build that via pantograph in a bit here. And I can recall what I need. There we go. Okay, so here we have this going in. Going to push that down. So here I think is where the method that was advised, that I was advised to use here, comes into play. And actually, I'm going to do this too. And we're going to 2 more of these. What we'll do here is we're going to pop this in here as well. And we're going to do 1 piece like that, 1 piece like that. We get this out of here. And we're going to do any material. So, shove that down, pop that down, do that, and then boop, like so. Just thinking. So if we do it the way I'm planning, we'd have some overhang here, but the overhang would have that stupid lip in it from the texture here. So I'm wondering, what if we fudge it a little bit? I always like fudge. Hang on to that for a minute. So what we could do is we could do this. Let's do matching material. Something like this. And then we could maybe get a better light here. Does that help? Barely. Thanks, game. Love it. Love how much you love me. And we can do the same trick as before. Sort of. I can get my... Go. No, not that one. I want this one. Ugh. There we go. So that pops out now. What we can do here is right in here. Punch this out, and we can bring this in. So it looks like it's sort of stepping out to meet the oven and become part of it. I think that's going to be the play here. That we have a little bit of overhang here to be fancy, and then we don't have to worry about, you know, all the other complications. But then we have some room here to do other fun stuff with the wood. So for the ovens here, I am going to plop down, oops, 2 more of these. And these get shaved down real hard. 13, 14, yeah, there we go. Yep, that should do. Fancy. And then let's just carve a little thingy here while the shiver nearby clicks at me. Oh, and what else we could do is... Well, we do have sandstone underneath here, which we probably wouldn't want to use as a material inside the oven. But, yeah, for now it's fine. It's fine for now. Let's just cut a hole in this. I think I will bring it to the floor. Still hear that guy out there somewhere. Let's actually do this. Let's go like this. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, good enough. All right, let's copy this guy. Copy is here. Copy you. I'm just gonna flip you. Boop. Yeah. And then we should be able to just use island mode. I could have done before, but I didn't think to. I'm actually going to do this. Let's bring this out 1. Oops, wrong button. Bring out 1 in every direction, or left and right, I should say. Oop. Okay. Yeah, I do think we're going to want to grab maybe like some fire clay bricks to throw in there. Let's go do that real quick. Well, hello to some newcomers here. I see Hella Wolfie. Welcome. David McCourt is here. And Karna Uchiha. Welcome, welcome. Refractory bricks make sense, but they're kind of ugly. I'm thinking just fire brick. Fire brick is plenty for a wood oven. Which this will be. Do I have any room for fire clay bricks? Here we go. So let's bring a few more. Just in case. I tend to put my fire pits on top of your dry stone blocks. That'll work pretty well. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll here, by the way. We got 79% for the ovens. Out of 33 votes. Very cool, guys. Each box can look pretty nicely grimy. Yeah, I'll bet. We're also going to want to put at least one torch in a holder here, because otherwise I will forget. Alright, let's plop... What we'll do here is I'm going to leave these side pieces in. I don't really see a need to mess with those too much. Although, maybe it does make sense. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and then we'll also do sandstone rock, because they're both chiseled faces. Ah, okay, yeah. Watch this. Let's grab you first. I'm gonna do a bit of that and that. A bit of that and that. That and that. There we go. I'm thinking, and that's dangerous. Clinker bricks work well? I could see that, yeah. I'm thinking once we get the floor in here, I want to like line the bottom of this with some more slate and see how it looks. I'm not a huge fan of how just black this is here, but if it's made of iron, it makes sense. I don't like it too much. But for now, I'll leave it. Maybe it'll grow on me like mold. There we go, and then we have some firewood over here. No space to hold it. Whatever. Let's see. Actually, going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I'm also going to I'm going to pick this block up. Oops. Ah, no. Oh, whatever. Alright, you know what? Back down you go. We're just going to do it this way. We're going to do this. I already have the parts I need for it. We're going to flip you. Boop. There we go. We're going to pick you up then. There we go. Not too shabby. Does need something here. It does need a border. So we'll get to that eventually. A bite to eat. Is this modded NRJ19? Yes, it is. You like to use sway light for countertops? If you can still have a meteor outside you're cooking. The countertop Howler Wolfie is pink marble, which we quarried out at the beginning of this stream here. In case you missed it. Let's go ahead and we're going to put the grain back in here. Don't need you anymore. I want to call that pretty well good enough for now. Go ahead and build these 4, or build these 2 with these 4 wood. There we go. Pretty cool. Let's also grab... I'm going to throw these out. Don't need these anymore. Despawn, eventually. And let's go put away some of this junk in the junk bin. I'm going to forget so much stuff over here. Oh my goodness. I'm like, where's my pink marble? Guys. I'm gonna... Yeah... Wood's gonna go in the drink too. Some of the wood will. I just don't need this little wood. Goodbye. Oop, can't get up there. And let's go ahead and we're gonna drop off this junk too. Get all the wood. You know what? I'm gonna leave the wood in here. I'm gonna find a place for it. In the junk drawer. Bin. I am all over the place. When my inventory gets full, I get jittery. In. Done. Oh, saw. Saw stayed with me. Okay. Now the next thing I wanted to do here, now that we have that done and ready for our chores stream, the next thing is I wanted to take a moment to admire our work from last week and think about how we can improve the area around it. So this was last week's work here. These 2 suns and their rays holding up the ceiling. I'm really happy how they came out. I think what I'm going to do next is we're going to work on some kind of railing for here. It's not going to be the purple railing. It's going to be a little too vibrant for here. I'm thinking we do probably honestly just sandstone and limestone. I don't want the railing to take away from this. So I want to keep the colors up here pretty consistent. So I'm thinking we do, yeah, just like a sandstone bottom and top rail. We do limestone balusters. And that should be good. And that way we can also build in sort of the rib pieces. They look kind of like ribs. There'll be just more supports here. Which someone mentioned a word that starts with the letter C. Not a colonnade. It was like a corbel. That's what it'd be, a corbel. So we do corbels here every, like, I don't know, 2, 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Technically 11, 12. So 10 between. We could do, I don't know. Do 3. So 1, 2, 3. So 1 there-ish. We come in here and do 1, 2, 3. That makes sense. And the third one there. 2 on the third one. Would leave this space kind of open. 2, 3, 4 in between. The eternal problem with evens versus odds. Of course, what I could do is we have, let's see, 1, 2, and then on the third one, the end of the third one, we could just come in here and do them on these blocks, and then just put them not centered on the block. them like 3/4 here, or even half. Half would give us, as a 1. We're already, so even here we're 3.5 blocks. Maybe so. Maybe 1/4 of the way in from here is where we put our corbel. Very fancy saying that word. A corbel, of course. Well, one may even like those odds. Can you copy the shape with different materials? You can. You can do different materials. But I'm going to do a different design for the corbel. It's going to be simpler. It's not going to come out as far. They won't meet in an archway. Hey, Dwarts! Welcome! Finally made it to a Curse stream. Hey, welcome. Have you been watching previous videos and seeing what we've been up to, or is this your first time seeing all our progress here? We've been doing some crazy stuff in this temple. You meant for the railings. Yes, we could copy the railings to an extent. They'll all be straight, which would be easier. The only problem is these railings are full block. Like, these are on top of a block. These railings here would have to be integrated into the block because we're already like up part of a block here. So that's going to be interesting. Hey there, Famine Dragon. You were tuning in to the last episode, and while I was chiseling away at the sun. Oh, cool. So you've already seen some of this stuff. Excellent. Well, glad to have you here. Good to see you. Now I'm going to go ahead and, like I threatened last time. Oh, no. That's gross. Okay. Whatever. We are going to want to do something a bit like this here. We're going to chop this down. Like so. And then we're also going to chop like that off. Most of that. Yeah, okay. So let's cut this down to size. I'm gonna cut you down to size. I think what we'll do here is we'll have to bring this out, of course. We'll have to, oh no, we're going to have to copy this around again. Ugh. Ugh. No. We really... This is 3 pieces up. Okay. 3 voxels. Okay. I'm not a wild fan of that. What was I thinking? You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to make this one little sliver thinner. Oops. Now let's make these fizzled so they stop doing that. It'll also give our heads just a little bit more space before we bonk them on the ceiling. Is this all something you meticulously planned on, or is this like practically free-handed in terms of design? I wouldn't say meticulous planning. I would say definitely closer to freehand. Oh, it was 2 blocks up. One more. Even thinner. I would say a lot of this was in my head. Some of it was kind of voted on. Like even the temple's main design. My original temple idea that I had would have easily fit just inside this lower central chamber here, with probably room to spare. That was my original idea for this, and then I had an idea. I was like, hey guys, should we build a really big, crazy temple? And everyone's like, yeah, Kurzar, do it. It was the biggest mistake of my life. And that's kind of how we came to, let's make a gigantic temple. And it just sort of snowballed from there, pretty much. So what I'm going to do here is we're just going to pop this out a little bit. Like this. Oops, come back. Get another 100 hours added with that decision? Oh, easily. Easily. I've mentioned this before in previous streams, but like, if we had done the original temple idea, we'd have been done. We'd have been done with the entire season or series by now. It was that stark of a difference in terms of effort required. Something a bit like that. Yep, that'll do it. That's what we're looking for. All right, so we are going to hope this works. Oh, okay, that's not part of the sunblock. Oh, ooh, okay. That makes things so much easier. Oh, so much easier. Let's go ahead and throw these down here too. And this guy will also get chiseled. Hey there, Pinnix, welcome! So, oh, this side doesn't even have any of the limestone walkway yet. Didn't you also plan to have the temple near the oasis? Yeah, we put it here because the oasis had kind of a small desert. I mean, it's not small, but it had a small sandstone portion. And basically, no matter where we put it, there'd be somewhere that was grass. And I didn't want to build it here. Probably because I wanted the sandstone look rather than limestone, as far as like the sands around it. And also, this landscape is horrendous. It'd be so hard to build there. So yeah, we voted on it down here because of the size of it. We had so much more room to expand. Alright, so I am going to... so I'm going to copy you. Then we're going to flip you around. And then we'll mirror you, and that should... Yes, do that. Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. Hey there, Catsy the kitty. Late today, you're busy ironing? Ah, well, ironing's for chores streams, so... save that for Wednesday. Do this guy, this guy, this guy. I'm going to throw some more down over here. Just to get these in and done. I guess if I had a brain, I could also do these guys here. Yeah, let's do it. Give these a spin. A swish and flick. Fix all the lighting. Hey there, Billing Eye. Welcome. What's the estimated date of completion? I would guess we have 4 to 6 months, most likely. There we go. And then flip you. All right. Very cool. Very, very cool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, maybe today we'll do this, actually, since we're here. We're going to make this a little more constricted right in here. Because, like, if you think about it structurally, this would look a little too thin. So I'm going to put, like, a thin sheet here, and maybe make a little fake column that helps support this. It also hide this junk here, so we don't blind ourselves looking at this, crosshair butt crack when we walk through here. Phil Boswell laughing. Are you laughing at my estimate? Or is Elon Musk's estimate of 2030, which is probably more accurate. Although to be fair, once we get all of these things in, and we can start just copying things around the temple, it will suddenly go faster. Like just the last week, being able to go from 1 column to 2 and then this was pretty breathtakingly fast for me. Same with once we got the stairs going. Like you just, crazy fast. Like getting these columns copied in here. One day you're going to come into a stream and they'll be here. pretty much. Once done with the temple, I'm going to start a castle like Solston. No, actually, and I will talk about my plans for the 3rd guide season, which will come out. Well, we'll start that after I am finished with this season, of course. My plans for the 3rd guide season are to build a house, a manor, a mansion even. Not too terribly unlike the original mansion from the 1st guide season, Lupine Ridge. 8, is that? Okay. And so I want to do something pretty grand on a similar scale. Ooh. Yeah, I'll keep that like that. That's fine. I want to build it high up. And I want to build it... would like to build it out of the greenstone. A challenge to make the greenstone interesting and not horrible looking. We're gonna do island mode. Oh, no, we're not. We're gonna do. Let's push this back even farther. So if we do it this way, we'll only have a 1 block wide walkway here. So we're gonna push this in like at least 2, something like that. Yeah, let's do that. Oh! Heard that. Oh, seriously? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Get out of here. I will get my due. Ugh. You know what? Grab you. Chuck you overboard. No, not that. I hate my mouse. High up like the Cloud District? Yeah, I don't want to go that high. I want it high just so it's sort of grand seeming, you know? Another one of these. Ugh. Get out of here. Boop. Ideally, it would be somewhere that's... And I don't know if I'm going to be doing this in like a warm biome, so we have like reasonable winter lengths up on the mountain. Or if we just build on the mountain and in temperate areas and just farm down in the land below. That's probably the best answer. Or the best solution. There we go. Get this in here. We can do, hopefully, this island mode. Yeah. And I'm going to measure this out by just doing a bit of this here. I'm going to throw down some of this. I'm going to copy you. I'm going to copy you to here and there. Yeah, it feels a little claustrophobic. Let's push this back another 2, I think. So that's going to be a little complicated for this one, I think. We'll make it work. So we push back you a little bit. Fix that by hand here. Not a big deal. Oops. How's that feel? Feels all right, I think. Okay. Hey there, Keth. Welcome. Long time no see indeed. Maybe at an arch above them. Yeah, that will be part of the plan here. I actually want to do... Yeah, bring it a little fancy here. This is... This is where I may be biting off more than I can chew. Or more than I should chew. So the idea is I'm going to do a little archway here. But I'll probably do like a little inverse thing here. And then I'm also going to do something here underneath. Get down here, which I can sort of know what I want to do is. I want to have something hanging down from here and do like a McDonald's arch. Just realizing that now. We'll do sort of a McDonald's arch here. I don't think that I'm going to try to connect it to this. I think it might look cheap if I do. So I might sort of like have it hang down like here a little bit. So like a hangy downy icicle thing here that grows into an arch, into a bigger icicle here, and then another arch, and then a smaller icicle here. I say icicle in the, you know, boiling desert temple, but it's kind of what I'm working with. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to grab another handful of lanterns. Press F7 so I can see the spaces where dumb things can spawn. By the way, Dwararts, these monsters are your fault. These Bowtorn and such. If you're still here. I could hang lights from the bottom of the points. I actually can't. That's the only thing that I can't do. And the reason is that those points will be in the middle of blocks. So that's the only downside is we can't hang lights from there. At least without it looking, you know, kind of dumb. Like my piece. Alright, I'm going to put one down here just to keep things from... Well, that's under open sky. That shouldn't be a problem. I will drop one here, though. Missing one on the corner, and then I'm done. I guess I'm done. No more lights for anybody. I think we're okay then. I don't know if they can spawn here. I don't think they can because it's inside a block, but you never know. Alright. S7, goodbye. Why did the electric car feel discriminated against? Because the rules weren't current. You don't regret it, Dwararts? Don't meet me in any dark alleys. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Yeah, so in essence, regarding lights, we would need to be able to put the light centered here. So unfortunately, we can't hang lights from this, which I really I'm kicking myself doing these you know, 4 block wide columns now. But in order to go smaller, we probably would have needed to do odd number spacing everywhere, which would be hard to do now. Very hard to do that at this point in the game. So I think we're just gonna have to deal with putting the lights somewhere else. I'd still love to get the chandeliers in. I just don't know where I'm gonna hang them yet. I might come in and just sort of like off the tower, off the columns here, build like little hangy thingies. Hangers. Something fancy to hang them from. Probably out of quote iron, aka slate. Andrew P, welcome with a dad joke. What do you call a female snake? Miss. Definitely dad joke. Definitely dad joke. All right. Where was I? Right. Up here. So, we're going to start the fancy schmancy stuff here. By cutting this down a little bit. So what I want to do here is I'm going to make this like this. We'll do a bit of that. And then I'm going to cut this back a little more, like maybe 1 or 2. Do 1. Oops, not like that. And then I'm going to push this back in by 1. A little bit like this. Okay. And then actually I'm going to push this back in as well. Wasn't going to, but I think it'll work out better. There we go. Okay. So then we can bring this out a little bit. Oop, there we go. So, push this in like this. Okay. Then, let's see. Could almost get away with this. Little tripping hazard here. Why not? Something like that, huh? Now we're talking. All right, let's copy this over. Give it a flip, see how it looks. Mirror. Mirror, mirror on the column. I think what we'll do here is we're going to actually bring this... where is my tool? There it is. Out by 1 block. Oops, undo that one. Oh, that's right, actually. Undo. Just the wrong order. There we go. Now let's copy. And flip. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Go. Oh, and we can also, well, this will become an arch. I would love to do something where it hangs down here, but I'm realizing we're going to bonker heads on it all the time. So we will just do an arch here of sorts. Yay, trip hazard on an elevated walkway? Absolutely. You know why we're here. To get hurt. All right, so we can copy... I think I can copy up to this middle block here. So I'm going to copy you and you. And we'll give these a flippy dip. And give these a flippy dip. There we go. This top one now, we can think about what we're going to do for the arch. I think first thing first is we're going to bring this out. Not like that. It's out, not in. I could also do this, couldn't I? Ta-da! We have halfway. Yep, okay. Alright. Use ankle anyway. Hey there, Hopkirk. Hopkirk, if I can say your name right. Welcome. Good thing there's no OSHA. Yeah, indeed. Alright, so we got that. I think what we'll do is we'll just sort of build something in here. So I'm going to bring this out. I'm going to just do one here. We'll start a little archway like this. Maybe bring it down a little bit more even. I think. Ooh. We'll round it off with the single voxel. Yeah, let's start with that. Oh, not that. That. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go back to down to one voxel here. Shave this up a little bit. Even something like this. Yeah, that works better, I think. Let's snap that, and then we'll flip this. How's that look? Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Okay. So what we're going to do here is probably... we're going to... kind of make a little cutout here. Like this, up it up here, like so. Push this down with island mode. There we go. Then we're just going to sort of cut out little, I don't know, little patterns here. Maybe even a little tiny version of the sun. So like this. A tiny version of the sun. Got a big one here, and a dinky one here. I think it's pretty cute. Let's copy it around and see how it looks. Mirror, copy. There, mirror, mirror, mirror. I think it's pretty fancy. Adequately fancy. And also, you know, wide enough that we can walk through without, like, having to bonk our elbows. Get some food. Am I going to fill it with glow voxels? I don't know. I only have 64 of those blocks. And doing it in the like up here, each one would require 4 of those blocks. So if we did all of the all of these walkway archway thingies, we'd use 48 of them just for that. I'm really torn about where to use those blocks. I really am. Because like I want to make sure we make good use of them because we're not going to get any more. We're just this season or this series is not going to go till November, or at least I really hope it doesn't. I want to do something new here eventually. But yeah, I don't. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Oh, 29 days. You, okay. Was this pumpkin? Poultry with pumpkin and breadfruit. Okay. A fairly sweet meal, sounds like. The other consideration is that with the corbels we're putting up here, I don't think we're going to have like the room. We wouldn't have visibility of the light blocks from anywhere except for when we were up here. So sort of a second reason not to do those here. One thing we could sneak in is like if we did it off center and just sort of like smooshed everything around to make up for it, we could technically get away with doing 2 blocks per archway, which would be more palatable to me. But it would bother me, and it would probably bother some of you to no end. I know my audience. I know my audience pretty well here, I think. So the only other thing to do here is I think I want to definitely punt. No. I want to punch this out a little bit and finish this pattern back into here. That. And just boop. Ah, yes. Ah, so much better. Okay, so. Okay. Let's go and smack these guys too. So there's that. You bet. Ah, gorgeous. Spin you around that way. Whoops. And like that. And that should meet up. Perfect. Great. All right. All right, so let's get the rails and the corbels going here. The rails are going to spring off of these blocks. I'm just going to run them straight into here. I don't want to do anything too fancy with them. But let's go ahead and we're going to get some sandstone here. You're pre-bothered wobbly boost by the mere idea of making it offset by 1? Yeah. Understandable. Alright, so do we have any... No. Not there either. Probably over here. And the reason that I want to do sandstone here and not, say, something cooler like andesite is that I'm planning on making the roof mostly andesite, or the ceiling mostly andesite, to sort of emulate the blue sky. So we got, sun amid a blue sky. So that's why I don't want to do more blue there, because it's going to sort of get lost when you're looking at it from below. Plus, this way we're sort of walking along beams of light. That's kind of the feeling that I get from it. Let's get the railings in first, and then we'll work on the corbels once we figure out where the railings are going to sit, basically. Yeah, we'll do that. So that means we'll be re-copying and pasting these blocks yet again. It's okay though. We're going to add. Oh, wait, what? Oh, they're chiseled already. Okay, darn it. All right. I really wish you could just do that. Like, why can't we do that? All right. Just seems a little weird. Like, the data's there. You could certainly do that, data-wise. You could do your beams of light in chalk. You can join them in the crafting grid, which is why it's weird that you can't do it with the chisel, too. Chalk is an idea. Chalk is a great idea. We don't have a ton of it, and it's kind of hard to access. Sorry, emergency water break there. Yeah, we need to go on a serious hawk finding spree to do that. Just do it this way now. Yes, I can. We're done. Okay. Yeah, chalk would help bring some things out here, I think. It's sort of a matter of being able to get enough to do stuff without wasting our time doing it. Gotta walk the dog already. Or travertine. If you wanted to crash my game, sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and... We did what, every 2, I believe. Oh, that's right. Every third, okay. That does mean that the pattern wouldn't be exactly repeatable. So here's a question. What if we did something like this? Hypothetically speaking. Purely hypothetically, right? What if we did every third, except for that one? Ah, that's why we did that. Okay. Oh, you still can't do that. Okay. Okay, I see the issue. Oh, come back. Goodness. Come on, Cursor. Get with the program. Okay. Here's what my thought is. What if we did a larger one here? So it'd be like this. That. I guess we have to do this. Let's do island mode. Magic material too, can I? That should do. There we go. Get it all in one. I can't do it on this one, it'll mess that up, so island mode it is. No! Okay. That way add something interesting to it. You know, it's just a little bit different. So we will need to, of course, material, pop you down by 2. And then we'll just do it. That. And like that. Okay. Then we can do this here. Something like that. Yes, I like that. I like the breaking up of the pattern too. I think I like that a lot, actually. Let's copy that here. Let's see how it looks. And let's see, this last one would be this. Okay. I'm gonna do a real quick lighting fix here. All right, all right. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm thinking. Should we do more sensible ratio this time? Yeah, pretty much. That's what this is. Here's a question. Maybe a silly one. Should we change this inner bit here to also be sandstone? Or leave it as this? Just thinking, like, you know, because we have the sandstone sort of outline here. Does it make sense to do that in here as well, or just leave it plain limestone? What do you guys think? Let me know in chat. Say sandstone or limestone. I know what you mean. In the meantime, I'm going to copy that. I'll just copy it all here. Why not? That. Flip. There we go. Famine Dragon says chalk. That was not one of the options. Sorry. Link it up with the handrail. Dangerous. He'd give dangerous ideas. I can certainly see linking it down here, like bringing the sandstone in down here so it goes across, because this junction isn't great. I'll give you that. I could certainly swap this bottom piece for some sandstone down here. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Purple heart. You know what, guys? Oak tree, ban everybody. Do it right now. Yeah, I think we should certainly try the sandstone. I'll do. In case we hate the sandstone. Let's see. Let's see. Walkway. Arch. LS. 1. Okay. Arch LS 2 and walkway arch LS 3. So if we hate it, we can go back to this. No problem. Pure gold trim. All right, let's go ahead. Let's try the sandstone approach. I think I am going to just kind of leave this here. Maybe do like... I don't want to bring this across. I don't think that would look good. Just like do like that. I don't know. Or even that. No, it's ugly too. Might be forced to bring it across. Not my favorite idea, but okay. We'll see how it goes. The only downside is that we have so much... yeah. It's not worth doing this other than, like, one at a time. Okay, so we're talking about doing the centerpiece. The sandstone here. Can I at least get away with this? I can. Okay. This we need to add that to that block. We could even maybe leave this inner piece as limestone. We'll see. Just do like this. undersides here done. Oops. Ooh, something up there. What did I do? Nothing, I think. Oh, I see. There's nothing to place it against. From this side, I guess. There we go. I think I don't like it with just the frame being sandstone. Let's try this. Dear. I can't reach some of these places now. So there. There. Yeah. Reach. Oh, no. Easier from here. There we go. Okay, yeah. I actually like that. Actually like that. Now what to do about this rail situation here? I don't like the idea of the rail coming in here, but it might be necessary, or at least maybe to do it like... No. Oops. We just have the rail end there. There? Ugh. Don't want to do this. I don't like this idea too much. Although it isn't terrible, actually. I didn't like the idea, but love the execution. Let's do that. That actually looks better than I thought. All right. Yeah, happy with this. Happy with the yellow. I don't think it takes away from this too much because one, this is a deeper color, especially with the light on, which I don't have with me anymore. And two, we do have this nice, buffer here of a nice neutral color. So we're going to do a bit of this, a bit of that, and a bit of this, and a bit of that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Huh. Uh-huh. All right, there we go. Let's do a bit of mirroring. Whoop, wrong mirror. Mirror it this way. Mirror it that way. Mirror it that way. And then like so. Oh, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Once we get a blue roof going on, I think it'll look a lot better even. If village noises intensify, you bet. I love their noises. Like, the best noises in that game are the villagers and the ghasts. Hey, look, my lantern. You come with me. Fresh for 3 days. Fresh for 18 hours. That's plenty. All right. Well, we are making some pretty good progress up here. I'm super happy with how this is turning out. You made the villagers sound like Jawas. That's pretty good. What's that? That's just the zigzag pattern. Okay, yeah. So this is coming on pretty well, I think. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Between, we were talking about doing like here and here, I believe. So come on, 1, 2, 3. Just gonna like mark this. that. Let's see. So 1, 2, third. 1, 2, and third. What? No. Yeah, 1, 2 in between. Okay. Now let's come up to this one here. So. It's 2 in between. A little more than 2 in between, and I think that's fine. Okay, so from off of this, these balusters right here, these will become the corbels. So what we're going to do is we're going to come on this side of the blocks with maybe some scaffolding. Ooh, we can use the actual scaffolding block after I sleep because it's nighttime and it's deadly out there. Boop, there we go. Sleepy time. Well, hello to ChrisX3. So cool to catch you live. Started watching your Desert Life series, currently episode 11. Well, welcome. Welcome, Chris. Glad to have you here. Hope you enjoy the progress and what we're working on today. Episode 11 is going to be a far cry different from what we have going on here. Still struggling to scrape a living out of the dirt or the sand. I'm going outside for scaffolding, right. I gotta think about it a little too hard. Any bad guys? Nope. Could be in. Here we go. All right. All right, let's get the scaffold up here. It's going to be about here. Nope, not that. Oh, come on. A little higher. A little higher. There we go. Okay, so now we can probably do... I'll do this again. Nope. Is there a better mod for scaffolding so they look way better? No, I mean this is workbench expanded scaffold. So, oh come on. I don't like how it works. It doesn't work that great. It's got some weird quirks of like, make sure you're placing it not just based on the come on. There we go. Not just based on the edge of like the hitbox here, but on the physical edge or the plane of actual like block that you want to work with here. It's kind of weird. All right, so we can at least walk here. Okay, it's nice and safe. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to thicken this one up here. With this guy, some limestone. And we're going to actually cut out this. Thicken this up. Okay. I think what we'll do is we are going to want to turn this into like a full floor to ceiling thing. Like this. And might even actually pump this out a little bit like this. Give it a little bit more structural support and some interest. That way we don't have just a flat plane the whole way along here. Yeah, that looks nice. So that would be... yeah, let's just do it this. Let's do it this way. This is fine. I was thinking we could bring it out another plane here and then do another 2, but I think we'll just start the 2 here, which does mean we need to plop down a couple of these bad boys. Ugh. Oops. Where are you? There we go. Let's do this. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Smush you back. Oops, did I just put that up? I did not. Okay. Actually, all these should be raised up a little bit. There we go. Alright, so here, what we're going to do is we're going to actually do a bit of this. Chisel all those, and we're going to that. There we go. And then we will just pop this out here. Going to copy you to there and then flip. Boop. Okay. And the same thing, actually, we can just copy this block, insofar as it can be called a block. Not really much of a block. Boop. I'm just going to fix the lighting for this guy. That, okay. Yeah, so we can then just do the same thing here. Perfect. Okay. It's a little bit of a corbel, and probably we'll do like a little flare here. So we'll just do a bit of this, like 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2. Let me make this out a little bit like that. Oops, did I go? Did something here. Oh, there we go. Out like that, and then that. Okay, there we go. These will be little oval-y things, since they are 3 blocks wide this way, or 3 voxels wide this way. That's fine. Set 1. Let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hard to reach some of these guys. Now what we're doing here is going to bring that out like this. Okay. Just a little bit like this. And like that. And then just move that out a little bit. Like so. Okay. So from there, I want to have like a little like I said, a corbel or a rib coming out here. So it won't reach the center like these guys do, but it's going to like sort of come up and then sort of meld into the ceiling a little bit. Looking marvelous, gotta hit the hay. Well, take care, Wobbly Boost. Have a great evening. Uh-oh, your boiler has started leaking, Phil. Uh-oh. Your inspection guy came recently and said it was fine. You know, especially with hot water heaters, we call them over here. That's not uncommon. Like, because they can't see the inside of it. Ours was like 20 years old, and I just got sort of lucky. It didn't burst. I was like, let's just get rid of this thing. Get me a new one. Okay, so some kind of limestone that we need. Let's get some limestone. Do I have the... I don't. Need the little wedge chisel, or not the wedge, the rough cut chisel, which I think is here. Let's get some more limestone going on. Good call pulling the scaffold out of storage. Yeah. It was a lucky moment to remember. I was like, oh yeah, scaffold would be handy here, wouldn't it? You get a pipe burst at your pump too, Smiley? Bad times for water all around. Sounds like. I'm just gonna finish up this slab and call it a day. Alrighty. Let's get that back to our work site. Drop off a little chisel here too. Okay. So I'm realizing we might want to move the scaffold a block away and maybe put it one block lower. Yep, that's what we gotta do. Reason being is that I do want these corbels to sort of come down a little bit and then sort of clamp on to whatever we're gonna do underneath here. Oh, nice. So if we do this like here, we go down maybe 2 blocks below the. Is that 2 blocks below or 1 block below? There's 2 blocks below. Perfect. So we can maybe also build another layer a little higher. But for now, this will be fine. Okay, so that goes down, went down. I really wish there was a... No. Ugh. Nope. You know, in the other block game, you can build the scaffold out to the 6 blocks just by placing it cleverly. That's what I want from this. Whoops. Don't do that. Nope. Oh no! Stop it. Stop it, me. Stop it. I'm killing me, Smalls. Hey there, Carp42. Welcome. Welcome back. Do I have a name for the base? This palace? This temple? Yeah, it's the Temple of Desert Blossom. It's called that because it looks kind of like a flower. And we also have tons of flowers. We have boatloads of flowers. I'm gonna grab those for the despawn. Okay. Put the axe away. It's a little dangerous to play with here. So we're again on like a intersection of blocks here. Let's just go ahead and I'm going to plop that underneath. And then also, yes, like to there, I want to say is a good... Yeah, let's do that. All right, so I think for these, I just want like a simple rib design. Yeah, I think so. I was thinking, like, do we do smaller suns here? But I think the answer is no. I don't want to take away from those, this sun's design. Maybe unless we do like just a really simple limestone only, and don't even consider doing any sandstone. I think that would be feasible. We'll see. All right, so we're going to... take some advice I got and start these out just completely flat. There we go. This will be a blast catching up with 300 episodes. Watching is so cozy. Hey, thank you. Hope you enjoy the journey here. Okay, so some kind of little ribby design. A ribbit design. We'll make frogs. Let's do frog designs here, guys. You'll love that, right? Okay, I'm thinking this guy might not even be needed. The more I look at this. So we have it come up and then... And maybe we don't do a golden arches design. What if we just do a drip down here and a drip down here? And have it kind of like, so like it would go like zoop and then up and then over and then zoop. Gotta do the sound effects too, and then zoop like that. Yeah. Could work. That could work really well. So let's get this in, assuming we're going to do that. Which means bringing this out. We'll bring these all out here, I think. Nope. No, I just ruined it all. This one's going to need to be done by hand. At least for the first few rows here. There we go. Should let us do island mode. Yeah, there we go. It's better. Oops, there we go. Sweet. Same with fire here. Okay. Now we have some space to work here. A nice canvas, if you will. So I think I want like a sort of like reverse exponential curve here. So it'll come up and it'll sort of like come in gently, curve hard, come down, and then from here taper into whatever point we do underneath here, which will probably happen, if I had to guess, next stream. No golden arches and go Arby's instead. We are in the desert, so I could get my cowboy hat. Alright, break for hydration here just a second, guys. Okay. Made it back safely. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to fall off the scaffolding, apparently. I'm going to build this up 2 more layers so we can reach that and see what we're doing. Sheesh. Okay, so let's just start this curve. Oop, no, oh, come on, really? Whatever. It stays. I'm not going all the way out there to fix that. Oh, that's painful though. That's so stupid. Yeah. So that was 4-ish. We'll call that 4. Let's do 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2. So here we need to do a longer tail here. So we'll do like another 1, 1, 2. Another 1, 1, 2, and then a couple more 2s. We're not going to make it. Maybe we do start 3s here. Oops, not there. I could actually bring it over some more, I think. Plug this back up. So my goal is for it to be about 1 or 2 voxels thick here. Oops. Dangerous. Okay, so we can certainly do maybe a couple more just 1s here as well. I can't reach that, can I? There we go. So we could do a 1, another 1, and then I could do another 1, 2, a 1, and a 1, 2. And then like 3 2s rather than 2, maybe? And then 1, 2, 3. It's still gonna be a little extra. Let's go. Let's do another 1 here. So then get our 2s. Our 3s. Our 4s. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's more like it. That's more like it. 1 voxel thick, 2 voxels thick. Yeah. Indeed. Okay, so let's back up and take a look. I think that's going to be perfect. It's out here just a little bit, and let's see. This would be something like I don't know yet what this is going to look like. Let's assume we just do more 4s. And with the 5. That's what we'll end with there. So we can then push this in island mode. It didn't need you at all. Okay. What here? Uh-oh. Oh no. Guys, I may have broken the world. I'm going to do this. Gone. There we go. Problem solved. All right. Island mode. There we go. With that, with that, with that. That. All right. So then I want to sort of do a mini version of this. We're just going to, actually more like a mini version of that, really. But thicker. So we're going to do 2 blocks, 2 voxels between everything. So start there. Something like that. Oops, stop there. Come back. There we go. Something a bit like this. Ooh, spicy. Spicy edge here that we're on. Okay. And then like that. So we can then bring this up like this. Okay. So I think we could do something like this. This could look pretty cool. Let's do like that and then that. Do a little bit of sun ray thing here just to see how it looks. I'm thinking. Call me crazy. Yes, there's floating stone, and I don't care. I think we'll ditch this guy. This guy. We'll keep this ray. Keep this ray. And this one will become like a 3, I think. You can just leave it floating there. Held in place by invisible wires. Maybe even, let's see, could we do... Just to bring this down a little bit. Something like that. Or even just do 2s. Turn this into a 4s. Oh no! I'll walk it across. There we go. So something like this. Change this into 4s. Walk you across too. Yeah. 4. Oh no, I goofed. There. Yeah, I could see that. Let's carefully inch our way over here. There we go. What do we think? I think it's cute. And it's unobtrusive. Like it still holds with the same design, but it doesn't stand out too much, especially with this junk in the ceiling. I like it. I really do. We only have about 10 minutes left, so let's hold that thought there. I think one thing I want to try here real quick is I want to try replacing all of this with andesite. Get some andesite sky in here. And then we can decide whether we want to make it all andesite or whether we need to have like some kind of maybe stripe or some other pattern of limestone, maybe down the middle here, or above our walkway here. We can decide then. When the ceiling is fixed, it'll be better contrast. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Polished or no? No, because polished again will give us that bath tile look. Uh-oh, I'm starving. Ow. Oh, it's froggy. Food. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Boy, we really do churn through food nowadays. 29.2. You, okay. So you're my next victim. Whew. Burning through it. Unless I push in like the compost upstairs. I thought about that. The only problem is that we kind of already built ourselves into a corner by not pushing it in already. So we would need to massively adjust the design here to fit. Or what we could do is wherever this connects, we could also just do like a wide block of, say, limestone, and then sort of push it up in a pattern somehow or somewhere else. That's possible too. But do I have enough andesite to even work with here? 23. Okay, it's a start. More up here? No. Ah, there we go. 64. We're going to need a lot more than that. The other question is, do I risk trying to retrieve these blocks? Oh yeah, we can retrieve these blocks. I was worried about... ooh, maybe not. So we can dig these blocks out up to 8 from the center. Beyond that, it's a little dicey. Oh, right. We're up here already. May as well go hit the andesite. Isn't a ton, but it'll get us started. Cool it down to meet anything touches. Possibly. I do like one reason I think I'm going to stick with the unpolished is also the color. This is going to be a little lighter, actually a lot lighter than the polished andesite. I don't want the sky to be too dark. Remember, this is a temple of light, so this is like the perfect color for sky. The other blue is going to be too intense, I think. So yeah, I'm going to stick with these for now, I think. I've convinced myself. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to make a new scaffolding here out of dirt. Everyone's favorite. One more. So we'll just finish that up. Again. Be nice to try. So here's the problem with trying that, is if I don't like it, I am left with, well, it actually doesn't matter. Either one that I try, if I don't like the first iteration of it, I'm going to end up with a lot of blocks that I have no use for, or possibly no use for. The polished I have significantly less use for than regular andesite. So if anything, I'm going to try the andesite unpolished first. If we like it, we keep it. If not, then we'll try the polish. But if I make a whole bunch of polish and I hate it, then I just wasted a whole bunch of andesite. Like, a lot of it. Because to get a good feel for this, we're going to need to do a lot of andesite up in here. I do think blocks are free, just time exactly. That's the point, is that I'm trying to do something that will respect my time and your time with this. I do think that the idea for maybe doing some more like limestone here as like a top piece that we can curve the roof a little bit here would be nice. So I am going to start with this. We're going to do this. So we can go out to there safely. We can go out there pretty safely the whole way here. Okay. It's only as we get up closer here we got to worry about water coming down. I should be able to sort of see it. Hello, Sky. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten that this is still only one voxel thick. We're willing to thicken it up right here to make it too thick. Which we could do, we'll do it later. I want to get a feel for this real quick. Do we like a nice blue sky? Peel back some of this as well. Come on, reach. Yeah, if we don't like the andesite plain, then since I do use andesite in a lot more things, and I'll need a lot for the final wall, the final arm there, doing the andesite first helps make sure that I'm not wasting my time with the blocks that I'll never use. Okay. reach those. Get over there in a second. Boop. Okay, so in theory we would have some limestone go up here. Okay. Oh! Oh. Ankles survived somehow. Grab these while I'm here. We'll sneak our way back upstairs. A bit of this. And you know what? I actually like the idea for the limestone here. Oh. We'll see if I can actually sneak out there or not, but I guess not. Because that'll also keep the sun rays from bumping into the blue like too hard. Because again, with complementary colors, you don't really want them to hit, like to touch too much if you can avoid it. So having this buffer here, I think is a great idea. And we can then sort of, you know, carve this into something cool too. Let's see. A rush over here, and yeah, there we go. Oop. Oh yeah. This is it. Because there isn't a ton of light up here, I think any darker would look oppressive, like there'd, you know, a cloudy sky. Let's see if I happen to have any. I think I have a stack. Actually upstairs here. Let's go take a look. And I'm gonna ignore the bathroom tile look. I'm just gonna feel for the color, which I don't think is gonna be as conducive here. We've tried to fit this in a couple places, and it just hasn't worked in general. Again, because it's a gorgeous blue. Don't get me wrong. But for the feel that I'm going for, it's a little too intense overall. I'm going to slap this down here a little bit on the ceiling. Maybe even over here on this side. Well. We need our brass or gold blade for the sun. You know, brass would be, I wouldn't say doable, but it would be at least not impossible. Gold would be, oh boy. Yeah, that I think would definitely be too dark. Yeah. I like the feel of a nice like sky blue. This is a gorgeous like faded jeans blue, but a little too intense for the sky that I want. So yeah, we're gonna stick with the regular andesite, and maybe eventually we'll find a use for this stuff. maybe in the kitchen or something. You know, I don't know. Let's see. Just gonna dig this down. But then we'll have to call the episode there, guys, or the stream there, guys. If you guys happen to have a moment, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on the way out, it'll help the stream, especially the VOD, to get out to people, and just in general, draw people back to the channel. Upside on compass rose? Oh, no, not doing that. We had that discussion a while. I was like, that'd be so cool, but I'm not doing that in the ceiling. Just so much work. Gorgeous work, but we're already well behind where I thought we would be by now. All right, I'm gonna leave those up to the rot. Well, guys, I don't know about you, but I am pretty darn, as they say over the pond, chuffed about our progress here. I think this looks great. I think this is definitely the direction I want to go with it. Loving this little design here. Great idea from you guys on voting on trying the sandstone here. I think it was the right idea, right move. And this place is going to look crazy by the time we are done with it. It's going to look absolutely crazy in a good way. And yes, this will let us definitely do a bit of an arch to the roof here. So that's definitely in the cards. If we wanted to get even crazy, like let's say we try an arch, it's just sort of too small of a difference. We could actually work with the blocks up here and sort of, chisel these into those blocks, and then continue pushing the arch up. I'd like to avoid that if I can, but if we need to, just to make it look good, then I absolutely will. But that, my friends, with my white name, sheesh. That's where we're going to end it for today. Hope you all enjoyed this big building session and the coring of the pink marble that we finally remembered we had. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all again soon. We're going to do a lot of cooking on Wednesday, so get ready for gently harvesting our pigs carefully and nicely, and they'll be happy in their bellies, and getting some cooking done. But, as always, my name is Hazard. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.